Have you ever felt that learner autonomy sounds inspiring in theory, but almost impossible in practice? Have you ever wondered whether autonomy only works in an ideal classroom with highly motivated students and flexible curricula? And have you ever quietly thought, this is great, but how do I actually survive my teaching context? If any of that sounds familiar, this video is for you. This is a practical survival guide to learner autonomy for language teachers. It's shaped by my own CPD journey, especially week 3 of Martinez's Teaching in Focus, an online CPD course for EFL educators, which genuinely shifted how I think about autonomy. By the end of this video, you'll be able to define learner autonomy. That's the understand stage. We analyze the teacher's role in supporting it, the analyze stage, and apply realistic strategies in your own context, the apply stage. Research shows that guiding questions support learning, so keep these 3 in mind as we go along. What does autonomy really involve? Why do learners struggle with it? And what can teachers realistically do? Rethinking learner autonomy. One of the biggest takeaways from my CPD experience was realizing that learner autonomy is not a personality trait. It's an acquired capacity. Learners are not autonomous or not autonomous. They are developing autonomy skills over time. These skills are often described as the 6 selves: self-awareness, self-direction, self-reliance, self-monitoring, self-regulation, and self-assessment. Autonomy also depends on 3 conditions. Learners need the ability to manage learning, the willingness to engage, and the freedom to act. And the reality is, many of our students lack at least one of these. So when learners constantly seek approval or avoid independent tasks, that's not failure. It's a signal that autonomy simply hasn't been taught yet. Teachers as autonomy supportive partners. Another idea that really resonated with me is that autonomy does not mean learning without the teacher. In fact, autonomy often requires more intentional teacher involvement. Research describes autonomy supportive teachers using 5 key mechanisms captured in the acronym ARCHITECTS. First, effective support. This helps learners feel safe, motivated, and confident, especially when taking risks in language use. Second, resource support. This means guiding learners to appropriate materials rather than leaving them lost in choice overload. Third, capacity support. This focuses on explicitly teaching skills like goal setting, planning, and reflection. Fourth, technology support, helping learners use digital tools strategically instead of randomly. And finally, social support, creating opportunities for peer interaction and shared responsibility. What struck me most during my CPD was how realistic this framing felt. Teachers are not stepping back, they are scaffolding independence. Point 3, bridging theory and classroom reality. Even when teachers value autonomy, many still struggle to implement it. Research from exam-driven contexts shows that teachers often support learning how to learn, but hesitate to involve students in decisions about objectives or assessment, and institutional constraints are real. Crowded classes, rigid syllabi, tight schedules, learner-based barriers matter too. Low proficiency, low motivation, and deeply ingrained spoon-fed learning cultures. So what's the solution? Not radical change, but strategic shifts. Offer meaningful choices, even small ones. Build in reflection moments that amplify learner voice. And understand the difference between cooperative learning, structured and teacher-led, and collaborative learning, learner-led and decision-focused. Autonomy grows when learners practice making choices in a supported environment, and that environment is deliberately designed by the teacher. Let's close with 3 key takeaways. First, learner autonomy is developed, not inherited. Second, teachers are central partners, not obstacles, in autonomy development. And third, autonomy is built through small, intentional classroom decisions, even in constrained contexts. Your next step is simple. Choose one lesson and add one autonomy supportive feature, such as learner choice or reflection. In the next video, I'll introduce a short series breaking learner autonomy into practical classroom-sized pieces. And if this video helped, check out the channel, like the video, and subscribe for more honest classroom-tested CPD.